Shalom, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahat Wadash. Double honor to the elders of the great millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakarium, Shah Yasha Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Now, it's a channel. I just started following this young lady right here. This is a homestead journey. I believe she's in the prepper world. Decent looking Eve right here, but I like her mind. The Lord got an alert. Make she trip up on these videos. Women like this, when they realize that all is failed and they're carnal prepping and the things that they're doing in society ain't working, and they gonna need spiritual powers from spiritual men, they gonna be making their way over to the men of the Lord real soon. But this video here, this is Walmart now charging $100 fee basically to self-checkout, and they blaming it on the thievery. The past 2 to 3 years, they've been having Rite Aid, Walmart, CVS raided. A lot of young Jake running in, stealing things that forced them to put a lot of products. This is what they want. This is order out of chaos. Put a lot of products behind the wall, meaning there's a glass. Now you go to these, they got something called Super Walmarts. You go there, everything is glassed up. You need a key or you need permission to get in. And some of the items I'm going to play right here, you're going to see it makes no sense for a baby formula to be behind the glass. But if there's robbery and the employees and security can't stop them, I seen it myself out here where I'm at. The homeless, they gathering around the Walmart, the CVS where I'm at. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm asking Tay, he say, oh, we can't stop them. I see them run in, they grab something, they walk out. They don't even run out. So this was a law that came down from the top. So they're going to lock everything behind the wall. So your only way of access to these items will be the MOTB, the Mark of the Beast. At the end of the day, all roads lead to the Mark of the Beast. But yes, this is going to be pressure. This is going to be hell. Now they saying you got to pay a fee to go to the self checkout line at Walmart. So, things are really picking up, and we are definitely coming to a time of Jacob's trouble. This is Jeremiah 30, verse 7. I'm going to read it in this KJV first. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even in time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. I'm going to read this in the GNTD. It says, a terrible day is coming. No other day can compare with it. A time of disaster, distress for my people, but they will survive. That's the elect. Those are the chosen ones right there. NIV. How awful that day will be. No other will be like it. It will be a time of trouble for Jacob. That's the 2/3. They're going to suffer the most. But he, the elect, will be saved out of it. NLT. In all history, there has never been such a time of terror. It will be a time of trouble for my people Israel. Yet, in the end, they will be saved. And that's the elect. But trouble is a brewing.
Just putting items into the bag without scanning and then being able to walk out. And then usually there's somebody at the door that is checking my receipt on top of it. And the issue with theft at Walmart is really going far, because I'm pretty sure you've seen where you go and you look for items and everything is locked up. Well, that's increasing even more, and some of the things that are locked up to me are just silly.
Hey, what's up, America? I'm here at my local Walmart. I want to show you all the stuff that's locked up. So Legos and Nerf. Behind lock and key. All right, I kind of understand these, I guess. Pokemon cards. Here's Roomba's
Pokemon
glass.
cards.
I guess I can kind of see why that would be, maybe. Villain that will be behind glass.
So this is going to be, like you're getting a visual, into Jacob's trouble. You don't have that mark of the beast, or if you don't have the Lord, Yahweh, and his son Yahweh with you, you're going to have to take the mark of the beast, because all your food, all your inventory, no buying and selling will be done without it. You will not be allowed access to these items real soon. And you see what's going on with China, man.
And of course, recording in progress. And here are razors and shavers. And of course, we got that baby formula. And that's the dystopian world you're living in.
Have y'all ever seen this before? My local Walmart got all the Legos sealed behind the glass. I guess people be stealing these.
These are Legos.
It's impossible to shop at Walmart anymore. Everything is behind glass, and you have to wait for someone to open it up, and once that happens, you have to follow them up to pay for it.
So I just went through that recently. I needed an item that was no more than $12 to $15 at a Walmart, and I went and got this item. Well, I went to look for this item, and it was behind a glass case. So I had to hunt around the store to look for an associate. So I found an associate, and she walked over with me to the aisle where this item was. And when she opened up the case, she didn't even give it to me. And I asked her, if I could have it because I was going to get ready to go pay. And she said that she needed to walk it up to the cash register.
Wow, look how personal they becoming. This is going to be a disaster. Fights, bullying. Yeah, that's what that is. This is bullying. You remember how it was with the mask? Janitors telling you, little security guards, put your mask on. CNAs, everybody taking authority because they have a job. Oh yeah, this is going to get out of control. And this is how Babylon dies. Babylon dies out like this. That's why this is the time to kiss the Son, to get with the men of the Lord, so you can be led to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, because it's about to get real hasty out here. This is 2nd Esdras 6 verse 19. And we'll begin to make inquisition. This is what's happening. Inquisition is an investigation of them, what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. So we in the fulfilling of our punishment. We're in the beginning of our enemy's punishment, which is Esau and the other nations, and we at the end of our punishment. There ain't gonna be no more slavery. There ain't gonna be no more masters real soon. Our only master is gonna be our Father. That's it. We gonna be up under Yahushua. We about to be set up as the gods, the new judges of the earth. And when the world that shall begin to vanish, and that's what we seeing, the vanishing of this current empire, this side that we on, and it's going to end with these bombs. But you're going to look at a lot of confusion. A lot of things going to take place. It's going to happen fast. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, and this place is finished, it is done. Stick a fork in it. It is done. Then will I show these tokens, which are these prophecies. The books shall be open, which is the Bible. All the prophets, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Daniel, Ezra, what we in right now, John the Revelator, the writings of Paul, Peter, James. Let's take it back to Moses, putting the spirit to break down a Genesis. All the books are open right now. It says, the book shall be open before the firmament, which are the satellites. This is how we get this information from the internet. And they shall see all together. Now we see these prophecies. Now we see them. Let's jump down to verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places, the places of security, like the supermarket, Kmart, Walmart, appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And that's one thing you notice as they going through this video. A lot of those cabinets were empty, man. Wasn't a lot on the shelf. And then what they, like she just said, what they did unlock for her, they didn't want to release it to her. They walked it up to the counter. Because they going to get personal over the food. And what's going on with these terrorists? Because everything, BJ's, that 365 product and Whole Food, Costco's, 80 to 90% of that's coming from China. So this is the scarcity of food. It's going to be food. It's going to be food. You're going to have the import, export flowing based on Revelations 18. But the Lord going to slow it down. The Lord about to slow it down so that famine can start coming in. And the Lord is going to feed who he's going to feed. And the other people that get the food, you're going to have to go to this MOTB, man. But let me rewind this real quick.
It's official, guys. Walmart has removed the self-checkout counter from my store. Now, the only people who can use self-checkout is Walmart Plus members. This company that has hundreds of billions of dollars is now charging you a yearly fee to check out your own groceries.
This is what's happening.
Your own groceries. And now, as the lines are longest down the store, they're not going to pay more employees to work. So it's $100 a year to check your own self out.
We've officially entered the dark age of self-checkout, and here's why. For years, if you ever went to a Walmart, they have hundreds of self-checkouts that you can choose from, but now they're making you pay. So instead of self-checkout being available to all shoppers at Walmart, you now have to be a Walmart Plus member, which if you didn't know is $13 a month. Now you're gonna have to pay a subscription to use self-checkout. And the sad thing is, the main reason they're doing this is to stop shoplifting. There's been huge problems at stores like Walmart and Target where people go and they get a high-value item like a PS5 or a TV. They take a barcode off of something like a banana. They stick it on there, go through self-checkout, boop, walk right out. And it's sad that because of this, we're witnessing the extinction of self-checkout machines. When I go shopping, I don't want to talk to someone. But now at a lot of stores, it seems like you're going to have to, unless you're willing to shell out $13 a month to pay for a subscription to use self-checkout.
I don't like paying for it.
Hey, so as you can see, Babylon is done. This place is, I mean, what can you even think of now? So there's going to be more excuses why people got to take the MOTB for security. We want to lower theft with this Michael C. hip in you. No one will be able to steal because everything got to be scanned. Your money is inside of your chip. Oh, all roads lead to this Michael C. hip, man. You best believe. But yeah, you see it yourself. Shit picking up. Give it all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Shalom.